Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use this simple Photoshop technique to take your color grading from this to this. Today I want to show you how to get the most out of your lots or out of your color work in whatever adjustment layer you decide to use. So just before we get into that, I'm going to be using my skin tone lot pack that I just released. It is still very much available on my digital store. The purchase link is in the description down below. Go and click it and purchase yours. So let's get into today's video. What I'm going to be showing you today is it's called Blend If in Photoshop, and I've been using it for a while, and it's what I use most of the time. And what it does is it just helps you to blend your color seamlessly. Like, it helps you determine what color goes into your shadows and what color goes into your highlights. Now I know you can do this kind of thing with your color balance or with your selective color and stuff like that, but when you use Blend If, it just makes the transitioning from the highlights to the shadow to be very seamless. Okay, so I'm not going to talk much about this. I'm just going to show you how it works. Now let me use my new skin tone lot pack that is still selling very hot. Yeah, I'm going to use the skin tone. Okay, let me try skin tone 4 and let's see what that looks like. Okay, that's going to give me a kind of cinematic filmic look. Yeah, there is also a cinematic lot pack that I released, and the purchase link is down in the description below as well. Make sure you purchase that and let me know how you guys are using it. Let me try another one here. Let me use skin tone 5. Okay, I think I like this one. This is really cool. So now to get into Blend If, which is the main discussion of today, I'm going to right click on my color lookup and go to blending options. Okay, so blending options is open now, and this is the panel that you are going to see. And down here you are going to see this option called Blend If, and what you want to do is you want to determine which color goes into the shadows, which are the dark parts of your image, and which color goes into the highlights, which are the bright parts of your image. Now for this color lookup that I'm using today, I want this color, the lookup that I'm using, I want it to show in the skin tone of my subject, of my model here. That is the main reason why I created this lookup, right? To affect the skin tone and to give you a better look in your skin tone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take away the color lookup from the highlights, because I want the from the shadow rather. Because I want this to appear in the highlight, which is where the skin tone is majorly. Now the shadow area is still part of the skin tone, but the highlight is the dominant part, or is the dominant part where the skin tone is. Okay, so I'm going to take away the color lookup from the shadows by coming to the underline layer here and dragging this button up like this. And what I'm telling it to do is please take this color lookup away from the shadows, and as you can see already, the color lookup is leaving these areas, it's leaving the shadow areas already. So I'm just going to keep dragging that out, and as you can see, the skin tone is not really much affected because the skin tone is majorly in the highlight area of this image. Okay, so now this is supposed to blend, right? But right now it's not blending. It looks really funny. So let me just show you the magic. So the magic is going to be, I'm going to hold Alt or Option on a Mac, and I'm going to split this button into two. Now this is where the blending starts. I want to tell this blending option, this Blend If, to increase the transition between the highlights and the shadows, because right now this thing is not blending as it's supposed to. So I'm going to pull this up, and let's see, yeah, now it's blending a whole lot better, right? So I'm going to increase the transition. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, yeah, you can see how good this really looks, right? So this is what it looks like before I apply the Blend If, and this is what it looks like now. So it just helps me to blend seamlessly, and it's just make the transition between the gradients, between the highlight and the shadow, to be very smooth. Okay, so I can still go ahead and blend this more. Let's see if I do that. Okay, now this is looking really good. Now this is the skin tone 5 in my color lookup pack, which is the skin tone pack that I just released. And yes, I like what I'm saying already. Okay, so let me click OK, and let me see what it looks like before. That's really flat and boring, right? And after, yeah, this is why you really need to purchase the skin tone notepad, guys. It's really this good. Okay, so I'm going to reduce the opacity of this color lookup now, and let's see. Wow, that's looking really good. Okay, let's come down to 50. Okay, somewhere, yeah, let me put 50 here. Okay, so this is what it looks like before, and this is what it looks like now. So you can see how Blendif really makes things easier and really makes your color work much more better, right? So this is something you can also do with other adjustment layers. Now this particular skin tone works for dark skin subjects, dark skin models, and if you're shooting a light skin subject, you can try this on how on them as well. But this works majorly for dark skin models, and the other ones that I have in the lot pack works for light skin subjects. Okay, so let me turn this off and see the before and look at the after with just one color lookup. Look what I've been able to achieve. So guys, go purchase this new lot pack, because it's really going to change your color grading, and it's going to upgrade your color work and change it from like 0 to like 100. So thank you guys for watching this video, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel so that you can see more educative video like this, and we can share this with other people that might be interested in Photoshop, color grading work, or whatever. So I'm going to see you in the next video. Till then, bye.